Okay, so last night Sophie put on this traditional makeup on our faces. We asked her what it was and she said it was basically sunblock. It was this yellow stuff that we put all over our faces. Kind of looked like tribal paint a little bit, but it was supposed to be good for your skin and help keep the sun away. And we're like, oh, that sounds cool. And then we figured out later basically makeup because at some point last night I was surrounded by a circle of little kids who, translated by my friend Councilman, were saying that I looked very beautiful and I should put that stuff on my face all the time, like wear it always. And I was like, oh, okay, so it is makeup. So it's kind of nice to be surrounded by kids that kept saying you're beautiful, but it was also really awkward at the same time because you're just like, they're like, wear it all the time, always. And I'm just like, yeah, in America, you'd not be able to do this. People would laugh at you. But I was just trying to tell them like, oh, in America, this will be silly. And I don't think anyone translated that to them, so feel bad. But the kids were super cute last night and they all loved that we wore the traditional makeup. It was just fun to share in that cultural thing with them. Oh, and just so you guys know, my favorite part of this Tuesday was waking up and getting to talk to some of my friends from back home. That was really nice because it's about the halfway mark for the world race, so we've done about 5.5 months on the field and we have 5.5 more months to go. So in one way it's just like, wow, this is the second half of the world race. I can't believe that this much of it has happened so far. And on the other hand, it's like, wow, I have 5.5 more months to go. Don't get me wrong, I love the world race. It's an amazing experience and I feel like I've grown so much as a person and with the Lord. Some days it's just really hard. Like, it's not as glamorous as everyone makes it out to be, and yeah, so hopefully I can capture a little bit more of that for you guys because I feel like sometimes when you're filming the world race, you just include the glamorous moments, but hopefully I can capture more real moments for you guys, just for you to see a little bit more of what day-to-day life is like, because it's not all fun and games, but it's not all bad either. Like, there's definitely a mix of some days it's really hard because you're going through hard things with the Lord, or just the culture shock of the new culture is just a little bit too much to handle. And there's some days where you're just like, wow, this is why I'm on the world race, because God wanted to bless me by teaching me this thing, or wanted to have me here in this moment to be able to speak into this person's life. Or, you know, even like some of the people we meet who are Christians in other countries, they are amazing. Like, they inspire us to be better in our walks with the Lord. Like, they are the heart and soul of the Church of Christ, because without them, yeah, their ministries would not function. Like, this month, our pastor has been sick a lot of the time, and so his wife and his daughter Sophie have actually taken over a lot of ministry. They are just amazing. Like, they have been there with us since day one, and Sophie translates for us every day because she knows English the best, besides her father. And her mom, like, sometimes comes by when we're playing English games with the staff, or if we're singing songs with the kids, and then we'll be like, oh, come join us, and she's like, no, it's okay. And then she ends up like joining the game in some way, or being like, you're supposed to say this or not that, and it's just really cute. So they've also been cooking us meals sometimes, which is really amazing to be able to experience true Myanmarian culture and food like that. Last night we actually had Indian food. That was interesting. I have been kind of burnt out on Indian food since India, but this was the first time that Indian food hasn't been forced on me, and it hasn't been super spicy, so I've really appreciate that. Thank you guys for having me not dislike Indian food so much again. Thank you. Bye. Rice with chicken.
2 fried rice with chicken.
Yes. 2 fried rice with egg.
เขาเมื่อวานถ้าเขาถ้าหรือว่าบาเทนเนี่ยเขาชีดา
Where Simon, whose nickname was Peter, and his brother Andrew.
သူ့ရဲ့နာမည်သူရလိုက်တဲ့မိဘချင်းနာမည်ကဆိုင်မွန်တဲ့သူ့ရဲ့နာမည်